Gamcheon Culture Village in Busan, South Korea. Gamcheon Culture Village is a town of Gamcheon-dong, Saha District, Busan, South Korea. The area is known for its steep streets, twisting alleys, and brightly painted houses, which have been restored and enhanced in recent years to attract tourism. Gamcheon Cultural Village, a quirky and artsy village in Busan, South Korea, is a lot more colorful now than what it used to be in the 1950s when Korean refugees fled for safety to Busan, the only place in Korean peninsula that was war-free. The small population of the hillside and coastal village quickly grew as makeshift houses from wood, rocks, and corrugated iron popped up everywhere. Over the years to post-war to as the rest of Busan grew with the times with its high-rise buildings, Gamcheon stayed behind and remained a poorer and more underdeveloped area compared to the rest of Busan, with hardships from the past ever present in its little alleyways. While the village always had a hint of color of its own thanks to the pastel hue houses, it was in 2009 when the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism called on artists to decorate the village in an effort to give it a happier atmosphere. The project was called Dreaming of Machu Picchu in Busan, and instead of redeveloping the area, murals, sculptures and other artworks were added to give the village color in 2009. Nowadays tourists, as well as Koreans, flock to Busan to see the colorful streets and alleyways of the village and to follow the fish, a recurring sight you can see throughout the village that serves as some sort of route marker. But regardless of these fish markers, you are bound to get lost in the village, and that is the best way to get a bit off the beaten fish track. Find the little prince sitting alongside his fox looking out over the ocean, and the bird sculptures on the roofs. Find the old sauna, Jjimjilbang, with the naked man, the giant coffee cup building and the big fish made up of Korean letter mirrors from the Hangul alphabet. Besides being known as the Machu Picchu of South Korea, Gamcheon Cultural Village is also called an open art museum as well as the Santorini of South Korea. And it is not unusual to see squid drying on the washing line in South Korea. Strange but true. It is completely free to stroll around the village, but close to the bus stop is the Tourist Information Center where you can purchase a map for KRW 2000. The map also encourages visitors to collect stamps along the way in various spots. Apparently you receive postcards upon completion. I got lost and enjoyed the lostness too much, so abandoned the search for the stamps. Gamcheon has a story similar to many villages around the world that was once poor and underdeveloped and originated due to political decisions/changes/orders/friction. Nowadays, these spots too much like Bokop in Cape Town or Kampung Pelangi in Indonesia too are frequently visited by tourists thanks to the artistic and color flair of the settlements. Unfortunately, intrusiveness is one of the downsides locals have to live with, and it is of utmost importance to respect those living there, to keep quiet and to keep your camera out of strangers' faces. Things to do at Gamcheon Cultural Village. Stroll around the streets and appreciate the street art and sculptures. Visit the little museum. Support local vendors and indulge in street food or try one of the coffee shops. Buy souvenirs. Visit the nearby Jagalka Seafood Market. How to get to Gamcheon Cultural Village. Firstly, get yourself to Busan. You can take the slow train, or the fast train, KTX, a bus, or a domestic flight. When in Busan, take the subway to Toseong Station, take exit 6 and turn right until you see the bus stop in front of the hospital. Look out for bus number 2 or 222, clearly marked Gamcheon Village in English on the side, and get off at the Gamcheon Cultural Village/Gamcheon Elementary School. If you don't want to figure out the bus, hop in a taxi from the subway stop and ask the driver to take you to Gamcheon Elementary School. Like us and join us at Extreme Collections for more fun and knowledge.